To know the truth. So cheap. Take a look at all of the drugs that we're doing prescription drug prices. We're going to allow our governors now to go to other countries to buy drugs because they pay just.
It's open!
Hey, buddy, what's up? I got some brewskis. What are we watching, broski?
I'm watching you put this mask on.
Oh yeah, I guess there's a pandemic going on. You know, we gotta be clean, don't we?
Presidential debate tonight. It's gonna be a good one.
Oh, dude, not the presidential debate. Seriously, man. Yeah, I might need more pillows because I'm probably gonna fall asleep over here.
Would you come on, man? You might even learn something. Give it a chance.
Well, so far I'm learning that these guys look like two old dinosaurs arguing over some freshly caught lizard.
Oh yeah, I guess they do look like dinosaurs. This one's kind of like Trump, a big mouth and little hands.
Oh yeah, and Biden kind of looks like a brontosaurus with his wrinkly neck.
Well, settle in, buddy, because it's going to be 2 hours of non-stop political action.
Stupid debate. Trump T-Rex.
Dinosaurus.
Moderator to control it.
Good evening, and welcome to the first ever Dinosaur Debates. I'm your host, Moderatus Wallace. The candidates appear ready to roar their opinions at one another, especially concerning tonight's main topic, which is, of course, the asteroid speeding towards us in an apocalyptic fashion.
Fake asteroid.
Let's begin. Mr. Trumpadon, with the fate of the dinocracy at stake, why should the Pangean beastlyhood look again to the reptilicans and not the dinocrats for leadership?
The Pangean beastlyhood should look again to the reptilicans and not the dinocrats, because the dinocrats, they're afraid of the little comet, and that's what it really is, a small, tiny, puny comet. And I know comets, I've studied them, and this one, it's not a threat, I tell you that. We've got the situation under control. In fact, under my administration's watch, we've had 0 deaths by comet. We're doing a great job.
Well, sir, to be fair, the asteroid hasn't landed yet.
Excuse me, 0 deaths.
Bidenosaurus, you would implement a continent-wide mask mandate to protect against the release of debris in the atmosphere following an asteroid impact. But seeing as how some Trumpadon supporters have threatened to eat anyone seen wearing a mask, the beastlyhood is hesitant to move forward. How will you convince them?
Here's the deal. This big dino over here, who's been flapping his jaw about making Pangea great, but now Pangea's already great.
Can I respond to that?
Look, he's got no plans for these asteroids. He doesn't care about the beastlyhood. Come on. The reptilicans, they don't care about the dino who's just trying to get ahead.
Do I get to respond to that?
Put 3 stars on the table. They're out of touch. They ain't no good. Like my pappy used to say, they're like a mosquito at a sun bath. They just ain't right.
Your pappy got eaten by a megalosaurus. That's why you're mad. Where's your pappy, Joe?
Hey now, you limp-wristed big mouth. You leave my family out of this.
Bite me. Take off your mask and bite
Now,
me.
Trumpadon, you cannot interrupt your opponent's answers.
But he was growling at me.
Well, please refrain from this.
Him too.
But I'm appealing to you, sir.
But he has plenty.
Oh, will you shut up, man?
Listen up. It's time for change.
Oh, here we go.
That's right. We got to stop living in the Cretaceous, but thinking in the Jurassic. You know, the average dinosaur isn't trying to drink from your watering hole or steal your freshly caught lizard. They're worried about this asteroid, just like you. These meaningless divisions between red dino and blue dino. It's nonsense. This asteroid won't discriminate against herbivores or carnivores. Only as proud Pangeans, we must come together and recognize that our lumbering virtue and our snarl for freedom mean more than the color or consistency of our hides.
Oh, you weren't even born in Pangea.
Hey, watch it, Donnie. Mr. Trumpadon, you've been warned now about your interruptions.
Come on. This debate's already as hopeless as a pterodactyl in a tar pit. I've got something to say.
Oh, here we go.
Who's that? There is a fundamental flaw in our dinocracy. An astounding 95% of the high mountainous areas, which will undoubtedly be the safest zones upon impact, are owned by the top 1% of the dinosaurs. This cannot continue.
Of course you believe that. You're a social lizard.
No, Mr. Trumpadon, I am not a social lizard. Just because I believe that we must redistribute the land to be used by all, not just by big dinos like yourself and your reptilian buddies who plunder jungles
Bernie,
for resources.
if I may butt in here, I hate to do this to you, Bernie, but I must speak to the Pangea and Beasley Hood, for it has a great cause for concern, as this comet could potentially inflict terror as a weapon of mass destruction. But there's a saying about comets. You may have heard in the Great Valley, I heard it in the Rift, that if a comet, the first time you see it, if it hits us once, it ain't gonna hit us again.
Scoot over there, W. I'd like to announce that my big old mountain over there can be a safe haven for many a female dinosaur. Any and all are welcome. And though you may have heard rumors from Hilariosaurus saying we got a mosquito problem, I'm going to say this again. I assure you, those mosquitoes do not have any relations with my mountain.
Mr. Trumpadon, tear down this comet. Silence, silence. There's nothing to be afraid of except for maybe the future of the dinocrats. They hate dinocracy. They want to take all the tree stars and give them to the little dinos at the bottom.
Candidates,
And the
it appears as though the comet is
I'm the
approaching.
best beast
This
they've
debate
got.
is over. We
They're
must run for
soft.
our
You're all
lives.
soft.
We can all go to
I'll
my
mobilize
mountain.
a
Hillary
force
ain't
that
home. It'll be
Binosaurus couldn't
fine.
even
I'm not
imagine.
going anywhere
We'll make
until
him
the less
an
fortunate
asteroid
dinosaurs
force.
are
We can
escorted
build
out
a
of
wall,
harm's
a wall
way.
so huge.
We must leave
When the
now.
little comet
Everyone to
hits
the
this
high
wall,
mountains.
it'll split
Mr.
up into
Trumpadon,
a million
please.
pieces. I'm
Ah,
telling
come
you.
on, he
And
just
we'll have
keeps
a big
talking,
feast
doesn't he?
of all
Let's
the
be clear,
birds
there's
and
no hope for him.
lizards
We gotta
with
get a move
immaculate
on.
plants
I believe
all around,
dinosaurs and
immaculate
asteroids can
golden
coexist
heat rocks to
peacefully.
lay on. And this comet, it'll be known as a joke, a hoax by the dinocrats. A small stupid pebble of flying fake news. And you know what we're gonna do after it's all blown to bits? We're gonna make Pangea great again!